no matter what path you choose to walk, and whether you believe or not, you can be certain that a fairy is watching.
Hello fairy finders and fairy seekers. Welcome to FaerieQuest and another episode of Real Fairies in Real Photos. This time we're going to try to get a little information and see if we can communicate with one of the fae or fairies in a photo or several photos. We'll see what happens here. So I'm going to use a program called Necrophonic, and it's on my phone, and we're going to ask a few questions, just simple ones, and see what kind of responses that we get. So the whole question is here, can we communicate with a little person or a fae or an elemental, whatever the being is in the photographs I share? Are we able to communicate with them through a photograph? Let's check it out. Okay, we have two photos up here, but I have three images that I would like to share with you and that we'll use the Necrophonic on. So this first photograph is the one that has two. This one was taken, I'm looking over at my notes here, on June 26, 2022, and it was on the beach trail at Pine Lake State Park in Eldora, Iowa. So we are going to first look at one of the images over here. I'm going to crop it and make it a little bit larger for you so that you can see what it is that we will be talking to. And I have three questions that I'm going to ask, and I'll give each one, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute to respond, I suppose. We'll kind of play it by ear. All right, I'm going to make this quite a bit bigger for you. Okay, so what we're looking at here, and hopefully you can see this, I will make it even bigger or try to. Okay, this might be really blurry for you, but we're going to give it a shot here. I'll get the pointer. Okay, what we're looking at here is this. A very strange, now can you see the glass eye? And then the kind of hollow socket. We've got the nose, and we've got kind of like what's between your nose, what do they call that? Right here. There, and then the mouth and part of the chin. So this is what we're looking at, and I'll back it off just a little bit so maybe you can, we'll test the waters here. That's a bit much, right? Let's see. Not sure how to, I don't know how to back it off as, all right. This isn't going well, is it? All right, so I'll make this 753 here instead of 553 and see if that'll make a difference. Okay, so maybe you're seeing this in this way, and then if I enlarge it, if you're looking on your phone, a little difficult to see. I'm on a computer, so I don't have any problem seeing it. But there we have it. This is the one that we're going to talk to, and I do believe it is a part of a tree, the way that it looks. So here's the Necrophonic right here. And I'm going to start it, and then I'm going to kind of turn it and put the top here. And, oops, sorry. Which has the speaker and all that. I'll put that up towards the microphone to make sure that we are actually getting the sound, because we'll have to go through the sound. So the first question I'm going to ask is, what is your name? What species or tribe are you a part of? Are you really communicating with us from the photo? Okay, so there is the first one. So I'm going to go back and I'll be going through the Necrophonics and you'll be able to hear better the responses. I'll kind of isolate them towards the end of the video. So next we're going to, now here was that one right here. And the next one is real strange right here underneath of a log. So let me try and make that one a little bit bigger. We won't go through the same rigmarole that we went through the first time. Okay, so hopefully you can see that, and I will make it just a titch bigger and see what happens. So for those who are on their phones, okay, so we can definitely see the eyeballs. Can't really make out a whole lot other than the eyes. And this is a downed tree, I do believe. So let's take that down a little bit. All right, so we're going to ask the same questions. So bringing up the Necrophonics. Okay. What is your name? What species or tribe are you a part of? Are you really communicating with us from the photo? Okay. Now the next one, I'm hoping I can get you to see it. I've shared this one before, I believe. So we're going to make the picture itself a little bit bigger. And the one that we're looking at is right here. And I really wanted you to see me crop these out so you knew that they are coming from an actual photograph. And this one might be a little bit more difficult to see because it's very oddly shaped. It's another very interesting creature. So that's why I'm asking, you know, what species they might be a part of, because it's kind of cool to find out. All right, so making this one bigger. And what we're looking at here is, here's the head right here. Kind of dark socket eyes. There's a nose. Sorry, that was my phone. There's the nose. And here are, well, this is a hand. We can see a thumb and fingers here. And an arm that goes up. Here's a leg. So, and it's kind of bent over, reaching down towards something, sitting kind of like a frog the way it looks, but you can see a log back here that it's sitting on. So imagine this creature sitting like we would sit on like a log and bending over, reaching down, as you see the hand doing. So this is the one that we are going to talk to this time. I'm going to make it a little larger for those on their phone for a moment. See if you can see that a little better. Again, look for the thumb and the fingers. And we've got eye socket, nose here, kind of a cheek. Here's the top of the head. It's almost like the spine can be seen. It's very interesting. And then we'll take it down again and go ahead with the Necrophonics. All right, so what is your name? What species or tribe are you a part of? Are you really communicating with us from the photo? Okay, so that takes care of the 3 photos that I was going to share with you. Now what I'm going to do is put everything into my video program and see what it is that I'm actually hearing in response to the questions. And sometimes there's actually more of a message in there, even coming from varied voices. The sentence kind of comes together like that. It's happened like that before, so I will check and see, and you'll be getting the information that I find towards the end of this video. So, all right, I'll be back. So this ended up being done a little differently than I had originally planned, but the video was going to be so long if I did it any other way. So as you can see, as we flowed along with the Necrophonic sound, you were privy to what I believe is being said. So that is actually it. Can I prove that this is coming from the beings on the photographs? No, I can't. Do I believe it's possible? Yes, I do. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. And if you hear something different than I did, please share. I'd love to hear. Okay, that's it for this one. I will see you again. Take care.